Hey Kanban,
Hey, Kirby.
good luck on your Braid run. I forgot to mention that your run's next. Oh,
Oh, that's fine. I was
I'm
just asking with a kappa face since it was my name. So don't worry.
I'm
Are
very new to this hosting thing.
are we live?
We shouldn't be.
Oh, okay.
Are we? Okay, we are.
Hey, hello everyone.
Hello. Feel free to introduce yourself and your game.
All right. I am. That's fine, guys. It's very professional. Okay. I'm KanBan85. I unfortunately picked that for my nickname. I don't know why what I was thinking. In other places in the internet, I also use the name Cepheus. Anyhow, this is gonna be a quick run of Braid. For those who don't know what this game is, it's an indie developed platformer from I think 2007, but somewhere between 2005 and 2008. How about that for expert knowledge? It's the first indie game that was really commercially successful, so it kind of kicked off the indie game movement. So yeah, it's an old ugly hipster game. Sorry. It kind of plays like Mario a bit, like when you like a platformer-ish, but it's much more of a puzzle game, really, kind of like Portal. But the in-game fun mechanic is time rewind and stuff like this, and we're going to be using that to our advantage. So that's it's going to be a lot of fun. The game itself also actually has a in-game timer, so I can go here and do certain levels. I'm in an in-game speedrun mode, or I can do the whole game, which I'll be using the in-game speedrun mode because it has an in-game timer which we use for speedrunning purposes. And actually, the game also has certain challenges for you, which is kind of fun. So you can see the full game challenge time is 45 minutes, and yeah, I've kind of beaten that slightly. Do you need? Are you the one controlling the timer, Kirby?
No, I am not, but I believe Aussie's still paying attention. Oh, Aussie's paying attention, so he should be ready with the countdown timer.
All right, I'll get that. I'll get that ready.
I'll message him really quickly just in case, but
no problem. No problem.
he should be ready with the timer. So
We're a bit ahead of a schedule there, so there's no rush. If
Okay, yeah,
anyone, oh sorry, go ahead.
I was just giving it okay. He's ready with the timer.
All right.
So feel free to give a countdown.
All right, sure. Let's just do this. Oh, I was about to say get it over. That doesn't sound right, but yeah. By the way, before we start, do we have any donations anytime in between the runs? We can do that before we start. Or?
I don't believe we do. I'll double check. Oh, we actually do. Okay. So we got a blank $20 donation from someone named Kate. There is no comment, but the donation is very much appreciated.
Thank you.
And I'll keep an eye out on the donations, and if we do have any, then I'll ask if we have a second or not. But yeah, so feel free to give a countdown.
Sounds good. I just wanted to say a quick one more thing before we start. So I actually spent 2 years of my life in California. I'm from Norway, and a couple of years I spent most of my time in Santa Rosa, which is a city over there. And a couple of years after I left, most of Santa Rosa almost burned down because of fires in California. So this charity is kind of close to me as well. So it's a very important charity. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do the countdown now. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you. It's not that hard to give a countdown when the game shows you big bright numbers. So yeah, this is Braid. So there's an in-game timer that I talked about, and yes, and I'm from Norway. Now, it is possible in this game to rewind your time, but they will not rewind the timer. So, you usually want to rewind your time as little as possible. But some puzzles in this game are impossible to solve without doing so. The good thing about the time rewind, though, is that if I make a mistake, I can just rewind time slightly and then fix it really quickly for most of the tricks in the game. Some of them are not fixable that way, but... early on here, there's a quick cycle for getting the second puzzle piece there. Let's see if I can get it. There's the first one is very easy, but the second one here has a setup. And there we go, got it. Alright. Alright, that was kind of weird. I don't know what happened there. there are some really weird rules in this game when it comes to the ground you stand on and the air you're in, which are important in a couple of places in the run. But if you stand on the ground or on a platform and then you start moving off the platform, either by climbing a ladder or just walking off, you retain the game still thinks you're on a platform for 10 more frames. So you can jump in the air basically for 10 frames after you leave a platform, and that's gonna be important a couple of times. We're gonna do a little bit of weird routing in this first world there because we need a couple of puzzle pieces before we can get a couple of other puzzle pieces. Because if you see very closely on that puzzle piece I took right there and the puzzle piece in this level, they actually have small platforms on them themselves. So we're going to be using that later, which is a part of the actual game mechanic. So this level I gotta kill all these little guys. For lack of a better term, and since it's so much blatantly ripped off of Mario here, we're just gonna call them Goombas. And now I'm gonna bring down this Goomba and get on up to the right side at the same time using these newfound puzzle pieces. I'm also gonna do a little puzzling, so it's set up for later. Oh wow, that was close to not working. I'm gonna seizure you guys a little bit. Alright, that should be good. Sorry. Just had to make sure he was all the way over without going too far. Is this gonna be good? Ah, a little bit risky. Alright, there we go. So this is the any percent category. I'm just gonna get 60 puzzle pieces and finish the last world. You need the puzzle pieces to complete the puzzles, which builds a ladder in the house, and you need to get on top of that ladder to go to the last world of the game. So there's no way to glitch around that we have found yet, or else that would be a completely different category. It's possible to do like a longer run where you also get some stars that are hidden in the game, but we're not going to be doing that here because I really haven't learned that category much. So I'm also going to pay attention to Twitch chat somewhat, so if you have any questions, just shoot them there. So that was the first world. It's called World 2 because this game has a weird story. It's gonna be in chronological order after this. It's gonna be like 3, 4, 5 and so on. It's just the last world is called World 1 for some reason. So in this world we encounter green blinking objects, and green blinking objects are unaffected by time change. So what you just saw there, I just jumped down and got the key, and then you rewind it back, and we're gonna be doing that now. So we're gonna pick up some speed with these tricks, as you can see, and that's gonna be very helpful. I'm gonna have to intentionally just freeze myself a lot in this level because it's the only way to get across, unless you have frame perfect inputs like 15 times in a row. So there is a tool assisted speedrunner Braid that's been made and put a lot of work into, which actually helped Braid speedrunning a lot when it came out as well. It was a big conjoined effort of a lot of speedrunners getting that together, and it's insane if you haven't seen it. So we'll play Braid first and then see it, or else you don't really appreciate it. But if I say that something's impossible, that's only true for single segment runs. The task probably did it some different way. So we're gonna do a little cool trick here. One of the few tricks I developed myself, or helped develop myself, if I can survive. Turn around there, and got it. Nice. The all-star run cannot be done fast at all. We have not found a way to get that. There's 1 star in the run. We have to sit still for almost, like, I think it's at least 1.5 hours, maybe even 2 hours, and just do nothing. And we have not found a way to get past that. So no, it's impossible to go for an all-star run quickly. A 6-star run, getting 6 out of the 8 stars is a much more viable strategy. What you just saw there earlier was me abusing the fact that if you stand on a platform and then when you move off you have 10 frames like I talked about. And oh, wow, okay, so I did not get the fast setup there. And I somehow did not die there. So because of that 10 frame rule I talked about, we can do what's called a ladder jump. I'm going to do that again here, where you just jump off of a ladder like that and just skip some intended puzzling. It's possible to get that in a fast cycle. I didn't get it. So yeah, I've seen some like 8-star runs, and most of the runs are just the players sitting there waiting for something to happen. Alright, we're gonna do another little trick here. I'm gonna intentionally go a little bit slow over that plant so I can set up a little jump trick down here. Ah, I got it, nice. And here we go. I have to do these doors in the right order with the right keys, or I will not be able to open 3 doors with 2 keys. I was not living in Southern California, I was living in Northern California. I was a missionary, actually. There we go. Santa Rosa is in the north. No, don't get the double jump! Oh well, whatever. I should be fine, I think. Come on, get it over that. Yes. Alright, that's fine. But yeah, there are a lot of Scandinavians in Minnesota. Alright, so here comes the first kind of like boss. Oh, we're gonna do a trick first. So, oh, I love that trick. It's so much fun. It's kind of hard too, but I got it. Pick up that key and bounce on the Goomba at the same time. Alright, so he's green, so we can do something like this. I was supposed to get 4 hits there and I got 2, but I got 3 hits easily afterwards, so it doesn't matter. Alright, here's the first major skip of the run. You're supposed to do a bunch of stuff in this level that we're gonna skip, like a bunch of stuff. This saves like at least 40 seconds, if I can get it. It's also one of those tricks that if I fail it, I have to restart the level, so hopefully I won't do that. No, we got it. Alright. It was found... Actually, I don't... Okay, I did another one of those 10 frame things there. So I could just jump in the air, because I was just on a platform. So I retained the platform thing. So I'm not supposed to be able to get that puzzle piece I just got without not going down here first. So I barely cleared that cannonball, so I'm going to wait for this one. So I skipped the whole bottom part of this level and a lot of the top stuff too. It's a really nice skip. Alright. So that's World 3 down. Gonna do a little bit of puzzling. I'm very happy the timer stops when I puzzle. I don't know how well you can see it on the stream, but the counter that the marathon is running, the real game, I'm not gonna worry too much about that. I'm much more interested in the in-game timer. That's the one that we kind of use for speedrunning. So I haven't done in like fast strats for puzzling to lower the real game time. I just do them fairly quickly.
In a sense, it seems convenient that the in-game timer is always showing in the corner.
Oh yeah. And it's also very convenient that it stops when I puzzle, so I don't have to like do speed strats for putting a puzzle piece together.
So do you have a quick moment?
Sure.
Alright, so we got 3 donations. We got $15 from Ghost King. Put this to fighting all bosses in Pave, because I want to see him fight things, not grab cards. Mario is a warrior, not a magician. We got $10 from Justin Z. Greetings from Scotland, Kanban. Be sure to get those speed boosts. Hey, Justin. And watch out for the Stalfos Knights. And we got $500 from Anonymous. Wow. Just wanted to help hit the goal way before the end. That is all. Thank you very much for the $500 donation.
Nice.
That is very much appreciated.
Alright, just a little inside joke there with me and Justin. There are no Stalfos Knights in this game. It's just him. Me and Justin does a lot of Link to the Past randomizers, so...
I was gonna ask, like, this game is Goombas. It also took an enemy from Zelda.
Probably. Oh, yeah. Took enemies everywhere. So I've been doing a couple of levels now, but the thing with this world is that time moves forward when I move right, and time moves backwards when I move left. And that means I have to kill these guys in a very specific order. And it also, like, gets really annoying sometimes. But yeah, it's a fun mechanic, actually. I also think that my co-caster is here. He needs to join in, I don't know. Well, I don't know if he's here. He just sent me a message. I'll look at it after the next puzzle there. Alright, so this trick that I just got first try is super hard. It's one of the hardest tricks in the game. Oh, if I can get it. There we go. Sorry I didn't get time to explain that. But you're supposed to use the Goomba to grab a key and then go up and down a couple of times. But we found a way to manipulate that rabbit to make him move like we want to. And manipulating rabbits in this game is a pain because they have a really weird pattern. And as you can see, I was struggling a bit to actually get it, but it's a fun little trick and it saves a bunch of time. Here's gonna be another one of, oh yes, that's a 1 cycle, and I got the key, there we go. I hope you didn't blink. That's a fun trick. It's kind of hard to explain though. Some of the tricks in Braid are mind-blowingly difficult to explain. It's like if you watch like an out-of-bounds portal run and you try to explain it as you do it, it's like it's gonna be very difficult. But hey, this time is pretty good. I've told the co-caster to come into this Discord if he's here, but I just... Oh, no. Crap. Alright, I'm gonna have to do that again. There's a trick here, and I have to hit that Goomba, or else it doesn't work. Alright, there we go. I'll look at it later. So yeah, I have to hit that Goomba. The key in this level is not green. So, if you move left when you have it in your hand, really weird things start to happen. So this whole speedrunning technique is there to make sure that you don't move left, you just rewind when you want to go back instead. All the skips I do are in all the versions of the game. There is no skip. Alright, I'm just gonna, since the in-game timer is up there, I'm just gonna check my co-cast real quick. Alright, no, it was just... he was just wishing me good luck. Okay, there's nothing going on there. I'm gonna head back in. Sorry. Alright. Sorry about that. Alright. Just wanted to make sure if we would get a co-caster or not. Alright. Well, I'm glad to see there were a couple of donations.
Yeah.
Big one, too. Alright. So, 3 worlds left. World 5 is a bit weird. You have a shadow that repeats whatever you did after you rewind, and it also just keeps on. It keeps momentum too. So if I start falling down and rewind, it's gonna keep falling down. So I'm gonna do this, rewind, let my shadow do it, so I can get over there because you don't have enough space if you just do it by yourself. This level doesn't have as many speed tricks as the last one did, unfortunately. The next one does, though. The next one has a ton. No, not level, world. There is one really nasty ladder jump, though, in this world, which I usually fail, so we'll see if I can actually get that. So I'm gonna have my shadow give me my own key. Thank you. Good job. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that's actually the next level coming up, the ladder jump. Because you have 10 frames to jump after a platform, but the ladder jumps I have done so far, you don't really need a lot of frames to make the jump. This ladder jump is only possible on the 9th or the 10th frame, so it's only a 2-frame window jump, so this one is quite tricky. Alright, it's not that one, that was just a setup to kill him. It's this one coming right now. And first try, there we go.
Nice.
I'm gonna put my shadow down there so he will bounce on him, and I will bounce on him again. There we go. I just, yeah. Another level with some more setups with shadows here, and keys and doors and everything. Alright. Should be good. Yeah. As you can see, that shadow carries the momentum. I just had to start the jump and he would finish it. Hey, PY. Good to have you here. So PY in the chat, he's one of the best Braid runners in the world, and he was gonna co-commentate with me here, but he came a bit late, so it's fine. But I'm glad he's here now. He taught me most everything I know in this game, so huge shout out to him. I've just been mooching off of what everyone else been doing, basically. Alright, so I have a really precise setup here. Let's see if I got it. Nice. There we go. Oh, no problem, PY. No problem. They started a bit early, too. Alright. So here's the second boss, kind of. We're gonna use some shadow shenanigans to get 3 hits in one chandelier. It's really hard to explain how that happens, so just enjoy it. There we go, that's 3 hits. And 5. Don't worry about it, PY. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's see if we can... No, I don't want to... I want to kind of time it so I go under him, but hopefully... Yeah, I'm fine, because I'm gonna let my Shadow take this piece. There we go. Thank you, Shadow. Everything that's purple, the Shadow can interact with. There we go. Yeah, we started a bit early. Alright, so that's World 5. World 5 is kind of straightforward. Not a lot of tricks except for that ladder jump. World 6 is crazy in comparison. World 6 is definitely the longest world, and also has the most difficult tricks. In World 6 coming up, we'll be given a ring that we can put on the ground, and when the ring is on the ground, time around the ring is slowed down. Which is bad for speedrunning, because it's really slow. So we want to avoid using the ring as possible, so a lot of strategies have been made to use this ring as little as possible. We're gonna actually see it right now. I have to put the ring down there to stop whatever that beam from going down, I guess we can call it, in front of that door. Alright, come on, rabbit. Oh wow, alright. That was lucky. I'll take it. See, I have to use the ring here a couple of places, but I want to use it as little as possible, like I said. This next level coming up is the most difficult level in the whole game, and it has just trick after trick after trick of avoiding using the ring as much as possible. And they're all pretty tight, so it's usually what makes or breaks the run. And it's a lot of fun though. There's the skate. I have to climb this ladder at a very specific time. Oh, I got it. Nice. And then I have to do a really weird jump here to get up on the platform. Oh, I did that too. Okay, cool beans. And then we're gonna do a very unorthodox way of getting this next puzzle piece that's really not intended. If I can get it. There we go. Let's bounce off of the Goomba there. And then we're gonna put the ring down on the ground. It's supposed to be on this cannon, but we're gonna put it down here. That was a good timing. And then we're gonna get into this cave, I guess we can call it, and switch a lever and then get back out on a very precise timing. There we go, that should be good. Yeah. And as you can see, that is really tight. There we go, I got it. And then there's another trick here where you're supposed to have the ring and we don't, so we're just gonna have to use another really tight timing. Got it. And that's the level called Cascade, which went really well. It rarely goes this well. So this time is actually pretty good. Now this is what usually breaks around this level. But there are plenty of other crap that can happen. Alright, so in this world I'm gonna have to manipulate some stuff off screen, which is always fun. This one is just, it's just hard to explain everything going on. I'm sorry, I can't like explain the whole level. Let's see if we can do it though. There we go. And another. And there, the Goomba's across. Woohoo! And we're gonna be YOLO and just bring one over. If this fails, then I'm gonna be stuck here for a while. Hey, it didn't fail. You can bring two, but it kind of slows you down, so. There we go. There we go. Oh, that jump is hard. Okay, that was a really good, whatever this level's called, impassable foliage. So, this next level, so this, if you just watch this level I did right here, it's somewhat possible to understand what's going on. This level is just completely incomprehensible. So there's 3 cannons above me shooting out cannonballs. We want to skip that whole cannonball thing because it takes a long time. So we're gonna do some really weird time manipulation stuff. It's just fun to watch, just enjoy it. Okay, first of all, yeah, I can become green when I stand on these platforms. And when I'm green, I stay green a little bit when I exit, so I can do weird things like I just did, manipulating those cannonballs. I'm supposed to put the ring down under there to slow them down, but that's just boring. And we can do things like this. Alright, so I got this puzzle piece now. Alright, good. Okay, so we're gonna go over and around instead of going through those cannons, but we can't really bring the key back over with us. So we're gonna do a really weird setup where the platform is gonna push the key down. Yeah, I'm gonna rewind and then forward again, and now everything I did happened again, but I wasn't there, so the platform pushed the key down to the ground. Yeah. The ring slows down time in its vicinity, that's what the ring does. Alright, so that's pretty good. Alright, so here's another really precise trick. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. I have to get in front here, and then I have to fall down in a very specific manner, which is always difficult. I think I did. Oh, no, really? Okay, that's kind of random if that happens. Oh, but I got the head boost, so I kind of saved it there. Okay, nice. Alright. Alright, cool beans. It's actually possible to teleport the protagonist in this level, but I haven't done it in a while, so I'm a bit rusty. I'm not going to try and do that now. But that was like a bonus incentive when I ran this game for ESA. Unfortunately, it wasn't met, so... Yeah, that's right, the programming work for this game is incredible. So that was World 6. A buttload of tricks. When I was practicing to get like a record in this game, I only practiced World 6 over and over again, because that's where most of the time you can save is, basically. So there's one more world. Now that we got all the puzzles, we can climb up this ladder, and we can go to World 1, where time goes backwards, but you can move forward. It's kind of, actually, to be honest, the most boring mechanic in the game. And these 3 small levels here are quite dull. The one after this has a little trick to it, which can lose you a lot of time if you fail it. And then there's the last level, which has a lot of fun stuff. So there's some fun stuff left. Alright, so yeah, this level, it doesn't have a ladder like the last one, so I'm gonna ride the Goomba up, but you kind of need 2, but we're gonna try and make it with just 1 with a little trick here. Yes, did it. Alright, that's kind of tight. So that's a sub 2111 PY. This is actually possible, but we'll see. Alright. So here's the princess we've been chasing. She's actually real. This level is technically an auto-scroller, but it's also possible to beat it and then unlock an alternative ending, and we're going to do that because it's faster. This ending is not supposed to be possible unless you have collected 7 stars going in here, but we're going to do it anyway. It's actually an old trick that was found in this game, so it's going to be fun. It's quite difficult to set up though, and I can lose some time setting it up, so hopefully that won't happen because this run is actually pretty good right now. We'll see though. So, right now it's still an auto-scroller, but that's about to change. Okay, that could work. Actually, I'm gonna make sure that stays like... Okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna beat this or not. It's really tight. Yes, I did. Okay, so getting in front of that cannonball was really important. And I think I beat the auto-scroller. And I think I'm also gonna get a really good time at we're about to find out. Oh wow, that was close to not getting on that Goomba. Alright, we're ahead of really far ahead of that firewall now. It's not even on the left anymore. And we're gonna be able to climb over this one. Yeah. And now we're on this chandelier that's gonna go up, and the princess is actually gonna explode, which is the alternative ending. And let me think. This might be a really, really good run. We're about to find out. So there's a small level after this. It's an epilogue. I'll tell you when to stop the time. It's not yet. I usually have my auto splitters, but I can't really. Oh yeah, she explodes. Spoiler alerts. She's a metaphor for the atomic bomb. This is like a Manhattan Project kind of weird story. But yeah, sorry, spoilers. It's a really weird game.
Spoilers, gosh.
We are talking maybe PB, and I also have the record, so we're maybe talking a new record here, but I'm not certain. We're about to find out. I'm really not certain at all. Yeah. No, I don't think it's a PB. Crap, I don't think it's a PB. Nope, it's just really close. So this is an epilogue, has a bunch of stories in it. Sorry, I'm just focusing on the clock a bit. Oh, there we go. So, time, by the way, sorry, time. As you can see on the screen, there's this time, and then there's your previous best. And yeah, this is a new record for me, and that's also a new world record.
Congrats, wow. 3 seconds.
Yes.
GG.
Yeah, and that's, yeah, it's also probably a record RTA. No, it's probably not, because I had to alt tab out. So yeah. Thanks. I was not expecting that. Wow. So that's fun.
Marathon record.
Yes.
Gotta have one of those in every marathon.
Hopefully, yes. I hope this VOD gets saved, because I didn't record locally. So I have a VOD to show for it. Yeah, I don't know if there's any. We're probably way ahead of schedule now, so I don't know if there's any questions or anything from chat or before I head out. It's not. I don't know if it's a world record RTA. What was the RTA time? I don't see the stream here.
Give me a second.
It doesn't matter too much. We don't really time RTA in this.
26:28.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was on time or not.
Yeah, I think that's really close at least. But yeah. What are you wearing? That's a great question. So yeah. No, but yeah, so this is a 24:05:90. So my goal these days is to get a sub 24, but we're definitely a couple of steps closer to that now. So that's fun. I'm gonna let me actually, can I show one thing? Is that okay?
That would probably be Aussie's call, but since we're ahead of schedule, I think it's fine. Probably.
All right. So actually,
he's typing. Yeah, he says go ahead.
Okay. So glitch showcase. Let's talk glitch showcase here right off the bat. So
I love these.
We're gonna do one. So this level again, I was in. Let me try and explain this a little bit better. PY, it's your fault. It's not an RTA, because I had to check what you wrote to me in Discord to see if you wanted to commentate. So I had to alt tab out. It's fine. Okay. So let me try. Let me show you what happens there. So the green platforms. Okay. And it's not really I don't know if it's really a glitch, but it's definitely unintended. So let me do like a little thing here. I'm gonna switch on this lever, then I'm gonna go on a green platform, I'm gonna go back, switch lever, and then I'm gonna rewind there, and then I'm gonna forward again. And you see what happened now? That lever got switched, even if I'm not there. And because I did it earlier, and then I forwarded it back again. So it will repeat things I've done earlier. And that's how this kind of game works. So what I did earlier in the run is, let me just set it up again. Shouldn't take long. Why that key was on the ground. Right, I don't need to take the piece. I just need to do this. All right. So so what I do here is that, well, let me just kill this rabbit. Well, I'm gonna grab this key, kill the rabbit. No, he killed me. In a cruel twist of events. There we go. So the platform is going up. I'm gonna tell the platform to go down. I'm gonna go under it. And then I'm gonna rewind. And then I'm gonna forward time again. I was under the platform with the key in my hand as it was going down. I rewound and I forwarded again. So it means that everything I did happened again without me being there. which means that now the key is under the platform is going down. So when I move left here to go see what happened, that platform will have pushed the key down on the ground right here. So that's why the key is on the ground now. It's really weird. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave you with that. Thank you for tuning in. This was a lot of fun.
Thanks for the run.
And yeah, thanks for having me.
Congrats on the record too.
Yes, thanks. All right. Take care, everyone.
So the next run we have is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2X by the Packle. So we'll be setting up for that in a bit. Did you have anything else to say?
No, actually, huge shout out to PY while he's here. He's taught me everything I needed to know, and it's kind of backfired on him since I beat him afterwards. But he would have beat me if he would have stuck with the game. So because he's actually way better than me. I'm just more stubborn. So huge shout out to him.
All right, great run. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
All right, we're gonna take some time to start setting up for the next run. So just sit tight and give us a few minutes. And BRB.